Carp fishing is not just a hobby, it's an addiction, an obsession. The non-anglers think we're mad because we brave all sorts of conditions just chasing our quarry. But I think they're mad. I feel sorry for them. They will never get that feeling of pure adrenaline when your rod rips off, sending your buzzer into meltdown. Or the feeling of your legs turning to jelly with every surge and every pull of the fish that you are playing. Nor will they get that feeling of pure relief and joy as the fish's head turns over the net cord and you realise you've got him. And you know the best thing about it? It never gets old. So join me, Sean Shoesmith, on a new water where we'll learn everything together from start to finish, the captures and the blanks. But it doesn't matter what water you're fishing, what country, what lake, what swim, the first priority always remains the same. Just one run. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Just One Run, Syndicate Diaries, episode 2. Enjoy me back at Miss Cindy, and we're just having a lap. It's pretty cold, we're due some sun tomorrow. I'm not seeing anything. We do that all the time, don't we? We turn up in the winter, and we'll have a couple of laps, we never see anything. And then what do you do? People say about watercraft and stuff, but most of the time in the winter, you don't use it, do you? I mean, you go on gut instinct, you go on bits of information, where they've been coming out from, I suppose, or just a bit of gut instinct. Sometimes you're lucky, you might drop on them. But yeah, other than that, we just pretty much a guessing game, really. Because I've not seen nothing. I spoke to a couple of other lads, they've not seen nothing. I spoke to one other person actually who see one yesterday, he said, out in the middle, in front of the swim I fished last time. And the swim I fished last time also done 4 fish last weekend in really rubbish conditions. And been the only 4 fish out in the winter, and all from the swim I was plotted up in last time. So, decisions. I'm going to do a couple of laps, still going to do a couple of laps even though I'm not going to see anything. But like I say, there we go. The swim I fished last time is looking more and more appealing because he's done 4 fish last weekend. He's seen a fish yesterday, if that's something to go on in that area. And I think I'm going to drop in there again, to be honest. Even though I blanked last time. But we're here, aren't we? I've not been well. I've been in hospital, that's why it took so long in between vlogs. I was in hospital for a flipping week. But I'm all good now, I'm all on the mend. And we're back at it. We're back out. I feel good to be out. It's not the coldest. We've got some warm weather all week, really. We've had sun in the water, so I might have got moving around a bit. And yeah, I'll see you soon, yeah? Hello everybody. So we made it back in the swim I was in last time because I'll say it's the only information I had to go on. It done 4 fish last week in similar conditions, so I'd have been stupid not to, really. I'm surprised no one was in it. Some man was packing up telling me that's the only swim that's done fish in the last couple of weeks. Similar conditions, but there was more of a wind last week, but 4 fish, that's a good session on here, so of what I know. I've been away, so it made sense to jump straight back in here. I'm not sure where he had them from, but someone did say it was towards the middle of the lake. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to go on the bottom today, but as soon as we get any chance of any sunlight, they'll be getting changed to zigs because I think the carp will definitely be coming to the top. Just try and get any sort of sunlight in mid-February, definitely. Tactics, usual stuff. We've got a solid bag on the first rod. Plugged up with some bumbleberry goo, little orange pop-up in there on a 12mm pop-up on a size 4 hook So what I don't want it popping the hook all the way up. I want the hook sitting down like that with a pop up just protruding the pellet. Yeah, so that's the first rod. Second rod, we have a Ronnie rig, anti-tangle sleeve, tungsten tubing. We've got some tungsten coated hook link, so no need for any putty at all. That will kick away from the lead and sink. We've got a Ronnie rig. Same again, I don't want it all the way popped up, so I want these on the bottom. I want them, if they do get rummaging around for bait, I want them put on the bottom. So we just got it tucked into a little stick, the Ronnie rig. Yeah, sort of coming out the side on the sticks on the Ronnie rig. So I'm paranoid about pulling the Ronnie rig into the bottom and the hook bead moving or something like that. So coming from the side where I can see the hook beads stayed in the same position. And like I got Snowman, little orange 12mm and a 14mm bottom bait. That's the Pro Nut as well from UK Baits. That's the first one. Second one is pretty much similar. It's just a different hook link material and a different bottom bait. Hook link material on this one is just a coated, semi-stiff hook link material. So I've got two little line sinkers on this one. One right at the bottom of the Ronnie, just to help that hook, because it ain't popped up. So when it pops up, it just drops the hook. And we've got a wafter on that one, little 15mm wafter. And yeah, that's the 3 rods for today. And I'll keep you updated if anything happens. Just want to get them out, mark down all my spots. Got a pen and pad, like, got a pad with me. I've drawn a map of the lake. Let's have a look. So what I'll do is I've got a pad with me. I've drawn like a map of the lake on the first page there, and every day I put back markers on there, look, pylons, back markers. I've only been in this swim, so that's the only one I've got written down in there. But like before I had 2 nights in it, I blanked, so I'll write down the date, what the conditions were on the day, where my rods were, the wraps, the depths. If I have a fish, obviously I'll put it in the book. So I've got it all to come back from. So if I jump in this swim again, I know there's various apps you can get nowadays, but I like the pen and paper. So if I come in this swim again, it's all written down. I know what I've done, how well I've done in it in certain times of year, what fish I've had it, what weights, what time the fish was, what rappage, what bottom bait even, what method, all down to that. So it's all in there. So if I get to like February again next year and I've had 4 fish out of there, I know it don't work like that, but the conditions, the same conditions, the same wind, all goes in here. Everything gets written down in here, and it's all there for you to go back on and check. And yeah, I know you've got like various apps on the phone, but I prefer the old pen and paper, the old school way, eh? Right, let's get these rods out, and we'll catch up with you in a little while. Thank you. Hello. Well, another heart in mouth moment, as middle rod bobbin just pulled right up to the top really slowly. So a liner, no birds in front of me, nothing. So it's definitely a fish. Could have been a pike, I suppose, but real encouragement. About 3 o'clock now. I've spent most day searching for spots. Found around 3 spots I'm happy with. Yeah, but it was heart in moment. I was just sitting on my bed, finally got down to sit down, relax. Sitting on the bed, middle rod, pulled up tight, and I was thinking, stay tight, stay tight. And I was walking towards the rod, so if that's still tight and pulling up by the time I get to it, I will hit it, but then it dropped back down to where it was, fishing semi-slack line. So definite liner, but encouragement. I say no birds out there for them to be, so it's definitely some sort of fish. I've put some left down rod now. I've put a fair bit of bait out on the 3 rods. A nice bit of bait on all 3. Oh, come on the rods. I really want to fish this time. First fish of the year. I ain't caught one this year, but it's looking good. like I say, 1 week ago exactly to the day, a fella had 4 out of here, and I think one was a 35 pounder and all, so it's looking good. You've got to be in it to win it. I'll tell you what is happening today though. As you know, there's my first vlog when I put old Jeff on the rods. On the first vlog, he pulled out a bag for me, so there goes Jeff. He's back on the rods. We'll see if he can do the business. But looking good. We've got 16.5 wraps on the right hand rod to the spot I found, and then as I was finding the next rod, I brought it back in the middle rod and put that round the sticks, and that was dead on 16.5 wraps as well. It was crazy. So there's them two at the thingy, and I've got one. So 16.5 reps in between the fella's bivvy there and this tree, so that there. And then we've got in between the pylon and this tree, 16.5 reps there. And then we've got one just beyond that overhanging tree there, right there. Which is not far, it's about 11 reps. But we're going to sit down, we're going to have something to eat now, put the kettle on, have a tea. Like I say, I've spent most of the day searching for spots for them rods to go on. They're out there now for the night, like they're out there. And hopefully, if the weather forecast is the same as what it says now and it don't change, tomorrow the sun will be out. And if that sun comes out, my confidence will go sky high, because I will be using zigs, and I think they will get up in the water just to get some sort of sunlight. They love the heat, and the sun rises over there, and they'll just try and get any sort of warmth. But building even more of a picture now. Like I said, I've only been in this swim, but it was just, someone told me a week ago, it's like, since Christmas it's done 4 fish, and all 4 fish have been out of the swim 1 week ago. I mean, I probably just hit at the wrong time about 3 weeks before that, so I had to drop in here again. I really would like to be in another swim to learn more about the lake, but if that's the only knowledge you've got to go on, I have to be in here. But looking good. Join me a bit later, we'll keep you updated. Morning everybody, I'm up at first light today. Thought I'm going to put the work in. If we're going to see anything, it's going to be now, innit? So, I'm getting liners on 2 rods, relentlessly liners, so it might be worth putting them back a bit today, because I'm definitely getting liners, especially on the left hand rod. It's actually getting mental. And the sensitivity ain't that high either. So I'm going to sit here, watch this water until it gets light now. If I want to have another kip, I'll have another kip then, but I think this is the time to be out watching. So, if anything happens, I'll keep you updated. Join me back soon. Right. Morning everyone. Look how beautiful that is. Now, that is exactly what I wanted. Because that means they're coming in, and there's 3 rods going on zigs. All in the upper lip. So when that sun gets up, gotta be up in the upper layers trying to get to it, trying to bathe, trying to get some sort of heat from it. Even though it not be that warm, the sun's getting up to about 15 degrees today. I think they're going to be up there trying to get some sort of sunbathing done. In fact, I think 100% they're going to be up there. So I'm going to set with zigs at 10, 11 and 12 foot. And they're all going to go out together. I'm not going to put one zig over there, one zig over there. They're all going to go out together in spots, and if there ain't nothing going in a couple of hours, I'll then read in, they'll all go out together to another spot. But my confidence is high again, considering this weather, because it's just screaming out for zigs. Look at it. Ziggy, ziggy, ziggy. And obviously I'm going to be fishing for liners as well, because I've had liners on these rods, so I'm going to be throwing the zigs out a bit shorter, and if I still get liners on the shorter zigs, then I'll be fishing for I'll be putting them in short again. So semi-stack lines, fish for liners, been great indication, liners, you know. People don't change their rods due to the liners. I mean, if you're getting liners like I have been, they've got to come shorter. Hello. Not much to update really. Been flicking the zigs about. I know every 3 hours I'll wind them in and flick them in 3 different areas next to each other. Still nothing. No shows. Just spoke to another fella. Said single pop-ups work well in the winter. Just flinging them about. There is a swim just to the left of me, so I've not had nothing by morning. Might just flick. It covers a complete different body of water. It goes around the spit there, and like I call it, like 3 different lakes. It goes around the corner here into another oval shaped lake. So I've had nothing by the morning. I might take my zigs over there, or one on the bottom of the Singapore and keep 2 zigs or something and play around with that bit of water. Good morning everyone. Another quiet night. But I did see what looked like a fish in the swim next door to me. It's just controls the other part of the lake. As I say, it's like 3 lakes, and that controls the other part of the lake. So it's up in the water. So I've got no rods in front of me now. I've moved my rods there, and I've got my receiver. I'm going to slowly start moving my stuff over there. So first sign of a fish. So my confidence is booming. I've still got a few hours. I mean, I'm not in no rush to get off today. I've seen one, so I'm going to give it a day in there. Hopefully wangle one out. If not, I might put this into a vlog, or what I might do, because not a lot's happened and you don't want to see me blanking my arse off again, I might wait till the next one, do it, and then just make a whole vlog out of the two sessions. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Still time in this amount of times I've nicked one right to death, so it's not over yet. Fingers crossed, just one run. That's me, everybody. It's another walk of shame, but I'll get him eventually. Here we go. That's where I moved to earlier, shining this side of the lake there. It's a lovely evening, lovely and mild. Shame I gotta go. I'm itching to get back already. I'm not even left yet, and I'm itching to get back. Hello, everybody. So if you join me now, it is 2 weeks on from the session you've just watched, and we're here, and we're back at the syndicate, and we've got some wet, overcast, mild conditions. It looks bang on for it. So we're going to have a quick lap at the lake. I've got some new line we're going to talk about. Is this the one we're going to... Is this the session we're going to finally crack the code and have one, eh? It looks bang on for it, so I can't wait to get round this. I'm going to have a quick walk around the lake, choose my swim, and you'll probably join me back in. Right, tactics. So we've got a new approach. So like I said earlier, we've got some new line, which is the Ridge Monkey fluorocarbon. The reason why I bought this line is because it's cheap. I'm not one for spending £50 on lines when I've used Dawa sensor my whole life. It's like $6.99 a roll, and I'd still be using it now, but I just think because of the leader band, I want to fish naked. Just not feeling tubing. It's not me. So I'd rather fish naked. So that's why I've got the fluorocarbon. So it's low visibility, and this is going to be the same setup on all 3 rods, no difference. So we've got a little bead there which slides over the sleeve, so if a event of a break off, rig comes free. Safest for the fish, no frills. We've got a Fox drop off helicopter thing there with the line saver bead, so when you're playing a fish that don't pull straight, don't pull straight onto the line, and could damage the line. It's got a little bit of rubber sleeve there, so it pulls against that, and no damage to the line. We've got a 5 inches of fluorocarbon boom material. It's quite stiff, so it's always going to be kicking away out of the lead there. We've seen it all before. Don't know why I'm running through it. Don't know why I'm showing it to you. We've got a bit of putty, just to counterbalance the pop-up. Got an orange pop-up there, orange pineapple pop-up, and yeah, tapered sleeve, 3-ounce lead, no frills, and we're also going to be adding. We'll also be adding a stringer, 4-bait stringer, onto that, same with all 3 rods. The only difference would be the colour of the hook baits on a Ronnie rig. Yeah, packer. Let's get it out and hopefully catch a carp. But we'll get all 3 rods there. Arsenal got Tottenham. Come on, the Gooners. We'll beat the flipping scumbags. Yeah, see you soon. Not a good start. Unpack the alarms. My red stow has gone. It's not in the case. Unless it's in the car. All fixed. For now. Look at him, look. Oh, Mr. Robin. Just bowled into me bivvy. Bold as brass. Oh, he's in my bag. Oh, he's on my bed. Quick update. Not much has happened. I'm going to redo the rods now. Put some fresh baits on. Put some new stringers on. I want to put some bait out as well. So all I've done is on the end of the stringer, I've got high vis pink pop up on the end of the stringer. So when that goes out with a hook bait, that'll melt. The pink pop up will come to the top. Be able to see it lovely and clearly in the water, and that'll give me a sight marker to spray some baits out. We are out for the night. Lovely jubbly, just sat here dossing all day really. Knackered from work. Oh, I've been laying. Enjoyed the day. I've bought in and out of sleep, to be honest. Watch the carbon monoxide. That's one to piss off the anglers, isn't it? I hope you got a flipping bit of ventilation in your bivvy. That's it. You're gonna go to sleep, and well, you don't sleep with it on, do you? And when you think about it, when you're cooking indoors in the kitchen, you've got 4 hobs blazing, and the kitchen door shut. You've probably got more ventilation here, to be honest, haven't you? Hello. Ugh. Just tidying myself up a bit, eh? There we go. Oh, what have I got to do? I've got one of them bobbins to pull up tight. I mean, look here. If you asked for conditions for carp fishing, that would be it. I think it's the mild days and cold nights, not the temperature that's sort of sitting the same this time of year. That's sort of where you're getting it, but making excuses again. Not saying nothing. I'll just what I'd give now the rain stopped. If I did see something, I would move on to it definitely. Something's got to give in it. Blankety, blankety, blankety. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Look at the smile on my face, because it's been about a month since I've been fishing. We're back here again. Everything's changed. It's the 31st of March. It's Mother's Day. I've got the lake to myself. Pulled into the car park. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun is beaming, blue sky, and there is nobody on the lake, so it's all mine. It's looking different. Got some greenery starting to come through. The sun's been out. A little bit gutted because if I looked at the forecast and all the nice weather we've had, it's going to get a little bit colder, but what can you do? Can't control the weather. So let's get round the lake. We'll see if we can see something. We might be able to see something today. We're going to have a good look round because the clocks have gone forward, so don't get dark as early. So I think I'll have enough time to have a good look around, get the rods out just before dark. So wicked, let's get round there and join me back. You join me up a tree. Not got the best climbing trees here, but I've spotted something I haven't spotted before. I don't know if you can see that, quite made that out on the camera. Just try and get that through there. There's a little plateau. There's a little plateau that runs out there and then drops into right deepish water. So, but there is a plateau that runs out. I don't know, about an 8-foot plateau there. A smaller sort of one to the side of it, and this runs into an inlet and an outlet, I think, pipe just down there. So that's a new feature that I found. And it looks like you try and fish. There is one swim just over there by that little bit of island that comes out there on the spit. But you'd have to wade to get a rod down here, and that controls this whole bay. That swim controls this whole bay on its own, so it controls all that water. There's no other swims, so it controls all this bit of water. If you fish that there, this bay becomes yours, and it's just going to be prime for bites, that plateau. It really is going to be good for a bite in the summer, or even in the spring, or even there. I'd love to see something swim across it. I really would. But we're here, we've got our glasses on, our new Fortis Switch glasses, which we'll do a review on. You can see me. But yeah, we're gonna sit up here for 5 minutes. We're gonna hopefully see something swim through. God, what I'd do to see something swim through. But yeah, got a bit of algae building up down there as well. But yeah, it's a new feature I found. I mean, it's not very hard to find it, but I never knew about it. And it just, I love a plateau meat, and that's crying out to be fished. Whether it be fished today or not is another story. Oh, and we've seen a fish. I've seen a carp. I don't know if you got it on camera, I don't think you did, but it's just slightly off that plateau there. Now I'm figuring out just how to fish over here effectively. Wow. Right, I will see you for another 5-10 minutes now. I'll join you back. I've seen a fish, and it wasn't a little one. It was 30 pound all day long. So, join me back soon. Rods are out, and they're done properly now. So, yep, out for the night. I went all 3 on the bottom. I just thought I'm in this little bay. I've seen a fish in the bay. I don't know how deep it is in the bay. I've sort of guesstimated it, but I can't be sure to put a zig out at the right depth I want to get in. That would cause, it would take me to have to let about in this tiny little bay where I've seen one carp, and I don't really want to be doing that. So went out first time, got the drop. First time every rod, drop, lovely fud. And so I know I'm presented. I couldn't take the risk of thrashing the water about. So yeah, that's me. We've been up for about an hour now, watching like a hawk. Not really seen much to go on. Hello everyone. So what we've done, we've been up the tree again, had a good look around in the bay, not seen anything in the bay as such. The sun's lovely and warm up in the sky, and it's gleaming in the centre of the lake, so give me an excuse to use my new dwarfs. While the 3 rods are in the water, I tried up 3 zigs, set me dwarf rods up to zig rods, reeled in the other 3, and then blast these 3 out in a different swim. So we're now here, and the 9-foot dwarfs, I have to say, and the reels, these BP, I think they're BP 10s, I think they are. Absolute lovely reel. But yeah, got 3 zigs on there, blasted out to the centre of the lake where the sun's beaming on it. It's got to be the highest part of the lake. I'm just probably going to follow that sun line really. I reckon the fish might be up there. I've got 3 zigs spread across the middle of the water there. I'm still the only person on. Like I say, I've seen nothing in that bay, so I'll see you for the day, and I'll more than likely move me bivvy around a bit later. But yeah, they're the dwarfs, really smart. 9 foot, 3.5 pound test curve. So much easier to manoeuvre around the swim and stuff. Took me a couple of casts to get used to it, where I'm used to releasing the line on the 12-foot rod. Slightly different time you've got to release it on the old 9 foots, but that'll only come with a bit of practice. yeah, also brings me on to my next thing, which is my new glasses. These are the Fortis switch wraps. See them there. Yeah, brilliant. They're meant to have 3 different shades of lens there for according to what the light conditions are like. So if it's sunny like this, it adjusts itself to all the different light conditions. And I have to say, impressed. I mean, I was up that tree yesterday and I see that carp clear as day. Yeah, I mean, glasses never suit me anyway, but you know how important they are in fishing. They're probably one of the top 3 most important tools. I like this little window here, so it lets all the light in. But yeah, as you know, glasses are the most important tool when you carp fishing. We'd be lost without them. I mean, if I went fishing without my glasses, you just wouldn't know what to do. But yeah, it's absolutely looking lovely for it. Definitely looking ziggy in a way. But look, what a day. It's just lovely to be here. God, I could soak that up all day. It's a beautiful day. Got cold too. It was frosty this morning. Frosty this morning, on the little frost on the ground. Where it dropped at night, but we're here. Sun's beaming, blue sky. Looks bang on for a zig. And that's what I've done. Come on the rods. Come on. And they wonder why we go fishing, eh? Look at that. It's beautiful. As you can see, it's a complete different day contrast what we've been having. So I don't know if it's going to help them. Maybe they get down and feed. It looks perfect conditions for them. Or I don't know if it's going to go the other way where it's going to put them back into a bit of a slumber. But yeah, third swim now for 3 days. Just put 3 solid bags out. Nothing through the night, quiet as anything. Didn't hear anything, didn't see anything. Late night fry up. Tea. Put beans in the boiling water for the cup of tea in them little pots you get, which has been fantastic. So I heat the beans up and then I have my tea water as well. A couple of eggs as well, yeah. Good. Look at that for a late night feast. It's all day breakfast, or means all day. Hi everyone, another day and still no fish, and I'm packing up today as well. Yeah, I don't know. The lake's gone dead. We've got about 4 or 5 anglers on. No one's had nothing. Blaming the weather, getting cold at night and then a bit warm in the day. Got to have an excuse. But yeah, no, it's just not happened. I've tried everything. I've been in 3 different swims. I've had zigs on, singles, bait, PVA bags. I've tried it all, and nothing. But I'm still trying. I've just changed all the rigs over again, and just flicked out 3 singles for the couple of hours I've got left. But if you don't see me, well, you'll see me back at the van and little catch up there, and that's it. Still no fish, but I'll be out now. Might even be out in the weekend. I might go in for a couple of days and come out for 24 hours. So, if nothing happens in the next couple of hours, and we're back. Come on, we're back at the syndicate. We got here late. I mean, it's been an absolute grueler at work this week, and I thought I'll come over here, have a relax, go back to work Monday, not to worry about the fishing too much. But now I've had that little lay in because I got up late. I've got here completely changed my mind. We're buzzing. I'm not in no rush to get the rods out. I don't care if I stay here all day and don't even get the rods out. I want to see something. I want to put the rods out on fish. So, bang goes the lazy one. And it could be a long day searching for carp. So, but that's what I love to do, don't we? So we're gonna get the glasses. We're gonna get the tree climbing shoes, and we're gonna go and find some fish. Let's do it. Yeah, as soon as I got out of the van, old boy comes walking around. I spoke to him before, actually. Nice fella. He just left the swim called the Pads, and he's had 2. So, first port of call, we're going to ship round there. We've got my bucket in case we see something, but I might put it in there anyway. He's had 2. One of them's been today, but he's got to pack up and go home, which is I don't know if anyone's gone in there already because he's had a couple, but there's one at 3 o'clock in the morning and one at 5 or something. So let's get round there, see what's happening. That swimming, it really, really is A glorious swim. You got reed line down there. You got middle. You got overhanging trees. I mean, options are endless. The bucket's in here. I'm still going to have a lap, but it's a good place to start. Two's been out. All pretty simple. Little tag. We're going to put a little stick on it as well. 3 of them like artificial corns, and they've been soaking so long that they don't actually pop up, so they make the rig just sit like that, which is bang on what I want. Putty there to pull the hook point down. Just fished on a naked bit of line. Down to helicopter setup. And that's it. Bit of putty up the line to sink it. Job's a good one. Here we are, got 2 out already. So in the middle there, that's where we had the 2 fish from, about 12 reps. So 2 on the dance floor, 1 to go. Let's have it. Well, it's the evening now, and we're all settled in. We've got 3 out there, 3 different rigs. Got 1 on a solid bag, 1 on a Ronnie rig, and 1 on like sort of a slip D style rig. No bait's gone out. I've got 2 little mesh bags, little sticks on the thingy and a solid bag. It's gonna get cold tonight. But there you go. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Come on the carp. And still nothing happening. We're about midday now. Only got a couple of hours left. My March blog will be coming out tomorrow. It all happened in March, so then I'll probably just bring an April blog out for this one as well, because hopefully this is the last coldest night now. I've just looked at the weather. And it's from next week it's jumping up into the 18s, and it's going to be 10s at nights, or close to 10s at nights. And when that happens, it's all bets are off then. It's all game as soon as that happens, and that's going to start from Easter, bank holiday, Easter weekend, which I'm going to do a bit of. Not the Friday and Saturday, might do the Sunday and the Monday. And then it's going to be warm. It's going to be, hopefully they're going to start waking up properly, get on some bait. But yeah, we've still got a few hours left. While they're in the water, you've got a chance, but it looks like another walk of shame. I will actually catch one eventually. Just bear with us. As soon as we start getting into them, we know what's working, what's good. But yeah, I'm going to sit out for a couple of hours. Too busy down there, too much going on. I come in this bay on my own. Flick 2 out in the margin, 1 in that margin, 1 in that margin down there, 1 out in the middle. The right hand rod's 1 toning off, and beautiful spring morning, the first proper spring morning, I would say. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Glorious, glorious sight, and one well-deserved sight. Come on. We're going to get her out, and we're going to have a look at her. Come on. just been resting up in the sack for a bit, so he might not behave. But any carp angler tell you, first fish from a new venue is definitely one you definitely don't forget. Absolutely buzzing, absolutely lovely. Give me a chance to calm down. And let me tensing up. Just give him enough time. No, he's not happy. Just under 21 pound. Brilliant, he's got scars down his face, down the backside of his tail. He's been in the wars. But look at him. Absolutely brilliant. Over the moon. Now that's out of the way, I can get some more, eh? Lovely. Wicked. Let me show you the other side. Behave. Here we go. Over the moon. Right, we're getting back. We don't care if we have another one, but the main thing, we've had our first. Here we go. Come on. Here we go again. Rods are out. And this little margin bit here. This is another quick little bonus session, and this will be the last one of April, so I'll get the vlog uploaded with all of the back end of March, and because not a lot happened, into April, and then you see all that. We've got one in this corner of the margin here, the reeds right here, and the fish bin. See, they was in here earlier when they got here. They sort of sensed I was here and they moved back out, but I'm sure they're going to come back in here. And there was loads of them in here, so I had to set up here for the night, but it was going to happen. They've moved out now, so it's going to happen during the night or early hours in the morning or first light. So we're just covering all the margins. I mean, there was fish cruising just all along this reed line. One there, I've got one there, and I've got one in the corner there. So I'm feeling really, really confident after that fish in the last session. Confidence is booming. I think I'm going to have one. If they come back in here like there was earlier, then I'm definitely going to have one. Right, catch you a bit later. I'm going to get a barbecue on the go. Lovely. Well, rods are done for the night. There you see. Look at that baby. Absolutely starving. It's looking good. It was looking good in this corner when I got here. Whether they move out for the full night and come back in the morning, I hope not. I was in that bay last time, they come in at night, didn't they? So didn't expect them to find her in the day, to be honest. But there was loads of them in here. So I'm hoping they come back. Well, good morning, campers. As you can see, absolutely battered in my swim at the minute. I woke up about 4:30 actually, and I was actually awake. And then I'm fishing semi-slack lines anyway, because we're in a little bay. Middle rods just dropped back, and I thought that's it. Just fishing enough slack line now to know that's been picked up. So ran down straight into it, wallop, we're in, and it's absolutely gone berserk in this little bay. It's wiped out my other rod, and it just wouldn't come in. It's absolutely giving me a run around in this bay. I was trying to get it around a tree. I thought I was going to lose it. Oh my god! But it's in the net, and it's a chunk. Let's have a look what we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. High 20s, I think, at least. Come on. Well, let's gather my thoughts a bit. Give your breath back and you see me with a fish. Wicked. Good morning. And here she is. She's one of the big girls. Damage. We'll treat afterwards. But yeah, 35 pound on the nose. To have one of the big ones on my second fish. Absolutely over the moon. Middle rod. 5 o'clock in the morning. And look how there she is. Look at that. Thank you. I'm going to show the other side because I want to get her back because I've had her out. I've done my stills and stuff. So just a little pink 12mm fixate pop-up from UK Bait Company with a little bag of pellet. Fished in the margin where I showed you yesterday. She's over my arms now, so I'm going to get her back. Come on, get in. Yes. Come on. Here we are. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this because the sun's sort of shining in a weird light. I can't get the fish in the sun, the camera. You'll have to be in the water, so we'll give it our best shot. But we've got some lovely stills. And I'm absolutely buzzing. I wonder if she's going to behave so well in the water as she did on the bank. Let her flap in your arms. They flap, just fold your arms like that and control them. Oh yeah. Yes. Let's let it go. Come and grab that. Quickly. See if we can get a bit of her in the water.